Okay guys, welcome back to Leap Year Barbecue. Today we are cooking Cajun style pulled pork sliders, and this is actually for the 4th of July. I think I'm going to be posting this video a little bit after the 4th, but this recipe is good for any time. But we have a little party going on. You guys will be a part of that, but we are going to make these sliders, and I think they're going to be really good. And it is, you'll have to excuse the flies. I am in Georgia. It is, I think it's about 92 degrees right now. The feels like is supposed to get up to something like 107 to 110 today. So this is how you know whether or not you love barbecue, is whether you do it in this heat, whether you can stand in this heat, especially with an offset smoker or anything that burns real wood that you can't really walk away from. This is how you know whether or not you truly love barbecue. Or cooking barbecue and not just the taste of barbecue. So we are going to get started. I'm going to throw some gloves on. And this is super easy. I have another video where I do catering that I cooked a pork butt on. We're going to be cooking it largely the same. It kind of comes down to the seasoning, and then once we get to the end, building those sliders, and I'll kind of show you how I do that. I've done it with beef. Pulled beef as well, and I have a video for that too. I'll link somewhere. So first we get a pork butt. This thing is from Kroger. It's just a regular run-of-the-mill grocery store down here in Georgia. I don't know where they are, whether they're everywhere, if it's just Georgia, if it's the southeast, but they're usually pretty cheap. I got this one for like $12, but you guys tell me. I don't know if lately I've noticed pork butts, for whatever reason, one side of it, the fat cap, is almost always just kind of non-existent. I don't know if that's the norm nowadays, and I should just deal with it. I noticed even at the butcher shop, about 50-50, that's kind of the case. And then at Kroger, kind of the same. I'd say 80% look like this with that cut off, and then sometimes they're not. But this guy is about just shy of 8 pounds, so it's gonna be a long cook. We're going to be out here all day in this sweltering heat. And if you hear a machine going in the background, I think someone's mowing their lawn or weed whacking. The pork butt really couldn't be easier. This is the cut of meat that everyone pretty much tells you to start with, because it is dang near impossible to actually mess it up. You'd have to really do something crazy to get you a bad pork butt. And that is that. Let me go throw this away. Camera magic, I'm back. That was easy. So this is it. This is a pork butt. If this is your first pork butt video, this is it. This is the fat cap side. So maybe you could call that your presentation side. It really doesn't matter, because it's going to get torn up into pulled pork. And then this is your bottom. You'll always find it's got just kind of junky. But there's nothing to really do to these. I mean, this one's actually pretty uniform as is, so I don't really think I need to do anything. You can maybe cut that little piece off. I'm not going to. You can maybe round that corner again. I'm not going to. And then, I don't think I said this at first, this is a bone-in butt. You get a juicier pulled pork out of that, but I'm going to do a video later on where I do them head-to-head and see if boneless makes any sense at all. Oh, here we go. Found a piece to cut. And that's it. We've trimmed it. It's beautiful, right? All right, so today for the Cajun style, we are going to use Meat Church's Holy Voodoo. I have no association with this company whatsoever. I just like it. I like it because it's not like super hot. It's not just straight heat. It's kind of a savory with then a little bit of heat kind of on the back, which I think is just a great flavor. That way it doesn't overpower you kind of one way or the other. But use whatever kind of Cajun style rub you like. There's a ton of great ones out there, but I've been using these guys for a few months and really I like a lot of their rubs, but this one's been very good, especially on chicken. But it's going to do us really good on this pork butt. So let's get to this. Pork butt is impossible. Not impossible, but it's very hard to over season. It's a big piece of meat, so big that when we pull it apart, we're going to end up actually doing a little finishing dust on it, because all of that inside on this huge piece of meat is not going to get seasoned. Only this outside. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like 15% or something gets seasoned. So do not be afraid to season the heck out of this thing. I'm even going to do one more pass. Okay. Okay, that's all sides, other than the top. So we are going to be cooking fat cap up. I know there's a debate one way or the other. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if it's maybe offsets, you know, it's better to do it this way, and pellets it's better to do another way. I don't know. I plan on doing a head-to-head for that purpose. It's not going to be for the purpose of flavor or anything. I want to see first on an offset, you know, which is better, and then on a pellet, which is better. But I also don't own a pellet, so I have to wait till my buddy is available who has one that I can use. But for me, I have pretty much always done fat cap up. Again, it gets pulled anyway. I don't know. Try not to overthink it. This is not for some sort of competition. This is not for, you know, a restaurant or anything like that. This is your pork butt. Cook it however you like it. Cook it, eat it, share it with your friends. They'll probably love it anyway. Most people don't really have like this intense barbecue palate. They just love barbecue. They love meat. They love the smoke flavor. So don't overthink it. It's going to be okay. We have our bone back here. You can't see it from the camera, I'm guessing, but there's a bone right there. When we put it in, we're going to be facing it this way. You can see I'm burning down wood into coals, so in probably 15 more minutes or so, we'll have that, and then we'll get started. So I will see you guys in your time, probably 2 or 3 seconds. In my time, 15, 20, 30 minutes at the most, once I get this thing up to temperature, and then I'll kind of explain how I'm cooking. All right, let's get this thing done. A little trick I learned here. There's flies all over. I just put a fan on the pork butt. They can't seem to get to it with the fan on high, so which is nice because I'm like infested with flies back here for some reason. So just thought I'd share that interesting thing with you. Okay guys, we are here at the smoker. We are rolling with some fire in there, so we're good there. Let me get some gloves and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, this part's about as easy as it gets. Again, fire's rolling. I don't have it up to temperature yet. It'll get up to temperature while we go. I can see through here that the fire's kind of raging right now because we got, you know, the door kind of all the way open, and then this door opens. So let's get this going. About as easy as can get. You always want to look for that bone again right here. It's on that bigger side usually. We are just going to put it kind of right here. And that's it. Now we cook it. No, I'm just kidding. So I'll kind of show you what we're doing. So I'm going as far from the firebox as I can without getting too close to this stack intake. Now, this is not a fancy smoker. I don't have one of those, you know, smoke collectors, whatever it's called. It just goes straight into there. So what's going to happen, the heat and smoke are going to come up this way, and then right around here or so it'll dip down and get sucked up out of here. You can play with this, and we might do a little bit of that here and there, the damper. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the cook is going. But right now we're literally just going to leave it right here, smack in the middle of the grate, because near each end is the hottest. Smack in the middle. We're just cooking this one thing for now. We might do a little chicken later. For the people who like chicken, but this video is specifically for this, the Cajun style pork butt. So we're going to leave it here for now. We're going to let this roll for probably 4 full hours before I even consider opening this thing, and even then it's not going to be close. This thing's going to be 8 to 10 for sure, but my game plan is to run this thing around 250 to 275. If it wants to sit a little higher, that's fine. If it wants to sit a little lower, that's fine too. That's just smoking on an offset smoker, especially a little backyard guy. We're just gonna run it how it runs, but the goal is to keep it between 250 and 275 for now. We'll bump it up when we're we have our bark and we're officially rendering that fat, and then we will go from there and we'll see how we do. We may finish it in the oven once we're wrapped. It won't matter, it's not taking on any smoke, so we may. It depends on what time it is and if I have not died of heat stroke by then. I'm just kidding, it's not that bad. I have a fan out here. I'll survive. I'm from here, so I'm used to it, whether I like it or not. So let's get this closed up. I will see you guys in about 4 hours. We have been rolling in the smoke for 4 full hours now. We have been mostly around 250 to 275 like I was hoping, but you know, it's a small offset smoker, so we've gone up, we've gone down a little bit, you know, here and there, but for the most part we've been pretty good most of those 4 hours. Good enough, at least, right? So let's check on these. And you'll notice I ended up doing the chicken. I got some people coming over that don't eat any red meat, so pork and beef and stuff, so they won't eat that. So I got chicken here, and which is fine. My wife loves that chicken anyway, and quite frankly, so do I. But this isn't a chicken video. It is a Cajun style pulled pork video, so we're going to focus on that. So let's take a look here. I'm in the middle, the deepest section here, or the thickest part. We're at 145, which is to be expected. That's to be expected. Let's go in this way. Same thing. We're rolling right along. I'm gonna smoke this up another 2 hours or so and kind of see where we're at. I think by then we might be getting into wrap staging, but we'll see. It depends on how hot I run this fire. Probably gonna just keep it around the same. It's been rolling really well. I mean, you can kind of see it's a little hard to see it probably from the camera there, but we got some good bark. I'll try and get some close-up shot of that. Now, it's not as dark as I normally go, because I normally do pepper and seasoned salt, and that pepper really barks up. This Cajun holy voodoo stuff doesn't really have any pepper in it, so, and I didn't put anything additional on this. I just wanted it to have that flavor, but that's fine. It still has a beautiful bark to it and very interesting color, kind of mahogany, a little bit brownish on some spots, so it looks really good. So I'm going to close this up and I will see you guys in a couple hours. Okay guys, I think it is ready to pull and put in our pan to wrap up. So I'm going to take a quick temp check and let you know. Okay, this is about the easiest part. We are literally going to take it from there, put it in here, wrap it with foil, throw it back on for probably another, when it's wrapped, maybe an hour, maybe less. We'll just kind of have to keep checking on it. That's the easiest way to do it. But let's get it out and get it into here. And you can tell, even though it is pretty tender now, it's not all the way tender because there's bones sticking out, but it's still, I mean, I'm pulling on it and it's not even really moving. Once this thing is completely tender and where we want it to be, that thing will just slide right out. All right, so we'll put that right there. Grab us, we'll probably need 2 pieces. And after I'm wrapped here, I don't really worry about like dirty smoke or clean smoke because again, there's no smoke getting onto this thing at this point. Right now we're putting it on. I want to keep it above 300 degrees, probably 300 to even maybe 350 to get it finished off. And then I'll kind of show you what we're going to do next to keep it tender for tomorrow. All right, let's get this on the smoker again and get this thing finished up. Okay guys, we got the pork butt off of the smoker and we are in the warmer now. It was temping around, I think just shy of 200 degrees, but it was like really probe tender. So you can keep a pork butt or a brisket or these bigger pieces of meat in one of these for, I mean, I've done 18 hours. You probably could go a little more. People will tell you they've gone more. I've not tried that. But I've gone 12 to 18 hours before, and it makes it so much more tender. It makes it so much more, easy to pull and juicy for whatever reason, at least with these types of meat, these pulled porks and brisket for sure. Other meat I haven't tried to do as long, but basically this is a pretty run-of-the-mill, cabinet warmer. It's a small, 4 shelf. The other shelf is over there because I needed to make some space. And I got the double wide one because I do some catering on the side and I do a lot of parties. This one's not really a big party, so I'm not going to be filling this thing. It's just going to be the pork butt. And as you can see, it's going to drop now because I have the doors open. But then that's why you hear it whirring now. But you can see this blue, I have it set to 145. And then it'll basically just hold it there. It kind of goes up to there, maybe 146, and then kind of slowly drops. In the colder weather, I noticed it like rises and drops a lot, but in this warmer weather we've been having, it's pretty good at kind of sticking to, to where my goal is. And we will literally just keep it there until we pull it, probably around, I put it in here around 6:30 or so, and we will pull this probably sometime around 11:30, maybe 12. So it'll be in here almost 18 hours. So it's going to be a good long rest for it. It's really good for it. I've done this several times. It's great. I am not associated with this brand either. I'm not associated with any brand I'm showing on here, but I do like them. This is the Vevor. I can link this one, and they have a couple other ones. I think they have a 5-shelf one and a single door one. I'll link some of those. I'm pretty sure they all mostly run the same. They kind of just sit on like a countertop or a table like this. But I'll link that. But again, I have no real affiliation to these guys. There's plenty of other brands, I'm sure, but I saw these guys on a YouTube video and I thought, well, I'll give them a try. And so far they've worked out pretty good. So we're going to leave this in here and I will see you guys in the morning when we pull it. And I will show you how we're going to do the sliders. That part's very easy, but I want you guys to get a good view of how this pulls and how juicy it ends up looking. Okay guys, moment of truth. The pork butt is out of the warmer. It's been about 17 hours or so that it was sitting in there. It's warm, it's feeling great. So we are gonna take it off, pull it apart. I'm gonna make one of the Hawaiian rolls for now so I can do kind of a taste test for you and show you what I'm doing and explain why, and then I'll kind of give you some shots. I think we got 3 of these 12 packs, so I'm gonna try and make probably 2 of the 12 packs with the pulled pork, and then the pulled chicken will go on one of them for anybody that doesn't like pork. So let's get going. Okay, now if we did this right, this should basically just disintegrate in our hands while we're pulling it. There should be no resistance. Okay, look at that. Steaming. Here's the bone. Straight out. Clean. That's how you know it's tender. Pulled out with no resistance, completely clean. We're just gonna throw that away. All right, moment of truth. Yeah. Look, and there's still all those juices in there. What a beautiful, beautiful pork butt this ended up being. All right, we are gonna go, I'm gonna go grab that meat church rub, and I'm actually going to do a little finishing dust on this so we get even more flavor. But really, this looks extremely good. Extremely good. I mean, look at... Here, let's get a good big piece here. See if I can get that close to the camera. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful, beautiful, juicy piece of meat. I think I'm just going to try this little piece, actually. That was very good. Okay. That was very good. I am going to get a finishing dust on this, then I'm going to show you the rest. Okay, we got our finishing dust on. I didn't grab a plate, I completely forgot, and I haven't wanted to unwrap these yet, so I'm just sitting these on these tin foil, but it's just for me anyway, so it's fine. You just open that up, just as much as you want. You don't need a whole lot. These are very small buns. Put some on there. Let's go a little more. Boom. And then I like to use a little bit of barbecue sauce. I'm just using this Kinder's one. I don't have a specific reason why I'm using the Kinder's. There's not like a, taste thing that goes with the, the Cajun style or anything. It's just what I kind of have in my fridge. And I just put a little dab on there. Close that up. And let's try it. That was really good. It was really good. To me, that's better than just putting it on a bun and eating it. These like sweet Hawaiian rolls, it just makes all the difference to me. Now I'm definitely getting that like Cajun kind of savory. I'm just getting the tiniest bit of heat, like I said, on the back of my mouth. That's so good. This is so good. I gotta try another bite. That was really, really good. Okay. All right. Well, next up, I'm gonna make it up for everybody. I'm gonna probably let this sit in the warmer again for a few minutes while I wait on some stuff and clean up a little bit. But I will get all these done. What I'll do on the next one, the one that I'm doing, I'm gonna probably toast it, but you could also throw some cheese in here. I mean, you could put onions or something on this, coleslaw. You could zhuzh it up a little bit. I'm going a little basic because this is for a group of people, and I don't want, one person likes this, doesn't like this, and likes that, and doesn't like that. I just make it a little bit easier, and then if you want to add stuff to it, you can, kind of do that. But I will see you guys at our little pool party. Okay guys, the fun is over. We did the pool. We had a lot of fun with our friends. They all said that the food was amazing. You saw me try it. I thought it was pretty good too. So we are here now. It's the 4th of July. So we're gonna do some sparklers and see if we can't see any fireworks on the horizon over there. And we're gonna, have a good night, hopefully. Woohoo!
Amy's on the monitor.
This is the excitement you get when you have a 1-year-old. We no longer go out. We just light sparklers on my truck bed.
Well, they're doing fun sparklers down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down the way there, they're doing big sparklers.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, subscribe. And we'll try to find more recipes we can do together. Thanks, guys.